LEDs, aka light emitting diodes, are semiconductor devices that emit light when current flows through it. At least that's the Wikipedia definition. Electrons in the semiconductor recombine with electron holes, releasing energy in the form of photons. The color of light, corresponding to the energy of the photons, is determined by the energy required for electrons to cross the band gap of the semiconductor. White light is obtained by using multiple semiconductors or a layer of light-emitting phosphor on the semiconductor device. Or, to put it in simple man's terms, power goes in on one side, goes up, it emits some photon light, and then, goes through the other side of the ground, and that's about it. That's a simple man's way of looking at it. LEDs are obviously one of the most commonly used devices among most projects, I would say. Given that it's such a basic beginner part, I'm going to kind of skip over a lot of the funny junk stuff, and I'm just going to wire up a very basic project showing you how to get started with lighting up a LED. It's a little bit different from the onboard LED, which uses, generally it's tied to pin 13, which we'll also be connecting to, so I guess it'll do both. But it's a little bit different from that because obviously it's not built into the board. You need to wire it out. You need to use the pinouts. So that's what we will be doing here. You'll notice if I pull up the code, which is provided again down below, along with the wiring diagram, pause if necessary. You'll notice when looking at the code that this is actually quite similar to the Blink code. Why is that? Because the only real difference is that in setup, we're going to set whatever pin we want to send it out on. In this case, I'm using pin 13. I can change this to any pin I really want to. I could change it to 36 pretty much for all I care. I just need to change this wire here, this orange one, to then go into 36, and obviously it would work the exact same. And then in setup, I'm just saying that the light is going to be an output device, saying that on pin 13 we're going to be outputting up to 5 volts, or I guess in this case it would be 5 volts over to the LED. Now if you were to plug in your board and hit run, select the board, hit upload. Now as you can see, it's going on, off, on, off. Same exact thing with the onboard LED. Pin 13 on the board is what is tied to the onboard LED. So I can actually show you that I can change this real quick. If I change this to be, let's just say pin 10, and I run the exact same code, you'll notice that it will do the following. Now that it is done uploading, you'll see, hey, it's not lighting up at all. That's because I changed again this to pin 10. So if I move it to pin 10, now it continues to work, and the onboard LED is not affected. And to be honest, that's just about it with the LED. Thanks guys for watching.